Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Swordflight. I'm a little irked right now. I recorded about 20-30 minutes of this episode and then the thing crashed on me, so that was bothersome. I learned a couple of things though. So first, I figured out a way to deal with her constantly summoning stupid bears. She's got 4 or 5 of these queued up, and you just talk to her at the start of after you're done resting. And have her destroy them all immediately. That way, you just have to deal with one bear immediately. If she at least had Summon Creature 9 or something, I could make use of a high-level elemental, but that thing is just stupid, so I learned that. Second thing I learned is that apparently I have spells that I have not queued up. I'll worry about those in a second, though, because I'm close to leveling up, and I'll level up pretty fast in this episode, because I've already gone over it. Okay, so I went south a little bit. Oh, right. I countered a couple of minor loot things. Talked to some bats. I mean, we'll run through it all, but I'm going to do it pretty fast because I've already been through it. I hate it when that happens. It was arbitrary, too, because it's not like it gives me a reason for why it stops. Like, when there's a glitch and the game crashes, I get that. Oh yeah, she says, sure, we want to go for beholders. They seem like the worst of the lot. Like, they're all dangerous. She says we should go after the Kuo-toa because they're the weakest. I disagree. Well, actually, I'm not sure I disagree. But they're certainly not wimpy in comparison to the others. Okay, let's talk to the bats. So, animal empathy. What sort of creatures can be found? So let's see. So, Driders, Kuo-toa, Illithid, Beholders, Drow and Duragar, although they're in fewer numbers, and Umber Hulks and Hook Horrors. Anything valuable, and some gems. Okay. So, I did not go far south because I don't plan to hit the strongholds of any of the creatures right off the bat. The Beholders, yeah, there's the Beholder Warrens. I'm not going down there yet because I have no desire to tangle with Beholders. I did talk about, the last time I was recording, the anti-petrification helmet. I remembered I put haste on this because I figured how often am I going to switch that out? And now I've remembered. Right, for Beholders. So I'm probably at some point going to drop a haste on my gauntlets. There's Umber Hulks in here. Because my bracers of Ogre Strength basically never come off. Alright, let's kill these guys. Yeah, actually, I should back off and let one of you kill that bear. Just so that it's out of the way now. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure Umber Hulks are just a large, not a huge. Pretty sure I've commented on it before, but they are exceptionally difficult to knock down. I suppose my attack isn't nearly as good as it could be. 37, that is pretty high. I'd say it's pretty solid. Something valuable. This boulder, I had never gone through with a different character. Because in order to get through it, you need to be a small character. And fortunately, as we learned in Chapter 2 with this character, I can qualify as a small character. You better have 2 uses of this before you actually commit to this, though. There are monsters on the other side. Fortunately, they're just hook horrors. I wish they were worth more than 1 experience. It is really low. I don't think there's any, wow, that's a lot of crits. I was really, really mad the last time I was doing this, too, because we're going to come across demons down here eventually. And I rolled 6 ones in 10 minutes against those things. These guys really just have a lot of nice stuff lying around. Okay, can I actually leave without shape changing? I can. Cool. Okay, so you don't need 2 charges, specifically speaking. Alright, so this section then, barring the beholders, is pretty much cleared. I spent a hefty portion of the episode in the very next section killing a lot of driders. There's like 6 of them that spawned in. And I have to take them carefully because they're really dangerous. Surprisingly dangerous for being just like kind of the basic enemies out here. There they are. They were all sharpshooters and warriors. Yep. And at least I'm immune to all of their webbing and poisoning and everything. And they're not too hard to knock down, although they are a size category larger. So they don't seem to have a bunch of discipline. But they are pretty decently difficult to actually successfully knock down. Especially if you don't catch them on your first or hasted swing, given that it's an attack bonus against their discipline check. You want to get them on the attacks where you have the highest attack bonus, which is your first, and when you're hasted, last attack. It makes it easy if you do get someone on your first attack, because then you know when to reapply is at the end of the round. You tell them to do it again. Oh, great. I was trying not to attack more than 1 at a time. Sharpshooters are annoying, but usually they don't output too much damage too fast. And some of my protections are still up. I'm so gonna kill you. Alright. There's our level up. We're going up as a druid. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty committed to these skills. Okay. So let's see here. I believe... Yeah, I think I just stacked up on defenses, basically. 2 extra stone skin. No, I took an extra stone skin and extra freedom. Let me see here. We have Death Ward and Ice Storm. I think I like Ice Storm here. Well, no, I already have some spell resistance. I think I'm probably good on that one. This one, I think Greater Stone Skin's just too awesome. And True Seeing, right? I love True Seeing. Super handy spell. Okay. Lots of these crystals around. If you can craft, or if you can cut them properly on your first try, you can get a blue quartz crystal that is worth money as a reagent, but it's a pretty meager reward for actually going through the trouble. So it's no biggie. It's like getting fenberries off of a bush. It's really not that big a deal. I would like it... Well, actually, I was about to say I'd like it more if, as a wizard, you could actually use the reagents in some spell work, but I've never actually played a wizard, so that may very well be a thing. And then they just have them have value as money if you're something that isn't a wizard. I'm not sure. Okay. This area is where the real meat of this episode is going to be. I don't think there are actually any hostile creatures around here. But this is far from a friendly place. So out this way, this is random exploration like Dark Calimport. Dark Calimport. Where it's got a bunch of preset areas with random enemies out there that you can come across, and we will do that eventually. For the moment, though, we have a deal to partake in. So these Duergar have a mine that's been overrun by demons from the abyss. They say a portal's been opened with a pillar on this side, and 3 more, something like that, on the other side. You've got to go through, shut them all down, and open it. They say you're more competent than they are, and they promise to give you 75 grand, which is a lot of money. You could say, of course, it seems a little too good to be true. The game warns you. Your suspicions are aroused. Make a mental note if you accept it. You should be prepared for treachery when time comes to collect your reward. Very well. Actually, I will take his offer to rest here. That way I actually have my new spells. They're a dangerous crowd. Each one of them is at least challenging, and their leader is rated impossible. Demons in the mine are mostly quasits. Mostly quasits, glabberzows, and Nabassus, that's it. And Hezraus. Not greater glabberzows, fortunately, just the regular variant. So, we should... I mean, last time I only had trouble with them because of Hezrau. I mean, one, I kept rolling 1s on their Hammer of the Gods blasts, which will stun you. So I kept getting stunned pretty nonsensically, I might add.
Is there something you need? Sounds fine to me.
No, I don't want that.
Yes. Is there sounds fine
Oh,
to me.
right. Okay, before you do that, just
Sounds fine to me.
summon creature.
Yes, then.
Yeah, summon creature. Forgot to do this. I'll do most of this off camera, I'm hoping. We don't rest that often until it's like the end of an episode or something. I'm gonna try to space it out. And so I'll do this off camera every chance I get. I just hate the bear so much. Okay. Now you can Bard Song me. Sweet. So path down's over there. Quasits. I can kill them, no problem. Probably the one time that Whirlwind Attack or Great Cleave comes in handy in Swordflight. And how freaking powerful everything is. Great Cleave I take pretty much every game in regular Neverwinter Nights. Every game that I used to play. I haven't played the main campaign in ages, because I have Swordflight. But I used to take Great Cleave like every time, because it's pretty effective. Let's see what we're looking at here. But, okay, yeah. Get him first. But I don't take it in Swordflight, because how often do you actually, you know, kill something and then carry on the momentum and kill other things in one hit, or one round? If you're strong enough to do that, the things you're fighting, it doesn't matter for. It doesn't really matter in regular Neverwinter Nights. The only reason I care to do it at all is because, it's a little more convenient to kill weak enemies, and frankly, the main campaigns are a joke in terms of difficulty. If you build your character right, nothing is a threat. Wow. Okay, that's a ranged touch. I have to say, he had to roll real well to actually get that to work. Doesn't seem to have taken away any of my spells, though, so I'm good. I'll just disable all of those weaknesses once I'm done going through the mines. Not sure exactly what I'm in for. Like I've said in past episodes, all the jaunts into the Abyss and the Hells blend together for the most part. There's a couple I remember specifics about, but I don't remember a lot about a lot. Now, these Hezraus have some sort of horrifically powerful ranged touch blast thing that they can do. And it will sap away over 300 hit points. That's what annoyed me so much the last time. I rolled a 1 on a Fortitude save, a pretty easy Fortitude save. When I roll a 2, I beat it by 20 points. But if you roll a 1, it dealt 357 damage, I think, which is an absurd number. And because in that one, I had not rested before I came in here, I planned to get out and rest after I cleared the mines, but before I entered any portal. And so I was trying not to use any healing, because I didn't want to waste it, because I was just going to go rest anyway. So yeah, part of it is on me. But man, was it annoying. And then the Glabberzows, they kept hitting me with some sort of Paralysis Blast and Hammer of the Gods. That and Hammer of the Gods. And I kept rolling 1s. I rolled 7 1s in the course of this one little mine. Oh. That just removed... Didn't? What did he remove? So I think he needed Death Magic. It might have removed one with the land. All of my other buffs are still active. Maybe... No, it removed Elemental Protections, I think. Nice, with the 2 of those potions, I can now tank 1 Hezrau Blast. Oh, it hit my Constitution. Yeah, I got my Constitution buff dispelled. That's frustrating. That gave me an extra 30-some hit points. I really do hate that limit. I understand you have to have a limit somewhere, but shouldn't it be like 35 or 40? Why is it 26? Okay, go for the Glabberzau, naturally. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's not good. Yeah, because of the Isaiah stuff, Glabberzows can output so much damage. Okay. The other one is out of range, so I'm just going to kill the Navisu while I have the chance. A single strike from any of these larger demons basically does everything an entire spellbook of a Quasit can do in one hit. So I'm entirely unworried about them. They are accurately weak for the level I'm at. You encounter a Quasit at first level, though, it's a handful. Because, I mean, they're basically just as powerful as imps are. And I fought an imp at 4th level in the ruins. In the very first chapter. In that room with the beat-up flesh golem and a skeletal wizard, and the thing was a nightmare. If I remember right, it killed me. Okay. Yeah, these guys, normally, if they actually fight, they're kind of really strong. They'll put these things down. Just further reason to be worried about when we inevitably cross paths. No, that doesn't even seem to have impacted my attack at all. Unless my attack went up when I leveled up and I didn't notice. Which is a real possibility. Okay. Now these guys, I'm a little different about. Because there's 2 Glabberzows. And while attacking a Glabberzow, there's always a risk he's going to get a Missile Storm off. My hope is always that I can knock him out of them. And even so, I can probably kill him before he can get 2 of them off. There's 2 of those things. The chances are I can get hit by 4 Missile Storms. I'd really like to avoid it if possible. And they like to hit me with that paralysis thing first, which requires a close range. Which means I can lure him away. Alright. Yeah, we've seen this setup before. Appears a passage from some lower region could be found here, but it was recently been collapsed, filled with rubble, presumably by those responsible for opening the portal in the mine. Entered through here, then closed it off to cover their tracks.
Is there something you need?
Oh, no, I don't need your bard song, actually. I'm going to use this. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't fill me with confidence. That makes me think there's a Bevelith down here, and those are annoying. Will be opened by key or other special means. And just like every other instance of a place like this I've been in, I'm going to assume this is acid. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, I was real concerned it was dealing 40 acid damage a strike because it went through my protection immediately. I assumed it would go on the necklace first and excess damage would go to the elemental protection. I was wrong. I guess if I come across some big bad demon down here, I can throw up extra elemental protections. Otherwise, it's going to just get eaten away, so there's no point. Okay, so we have some paths through some trees. At least at this level, with almost 500 hit points. Oh, my constitution wasn't weakened by the Dispel. It was lowered from a Hezrao. Okay. With almost 500 hit points, things like even 1 damage a second is really not that bad. I'd say that's about the rate I'm getting hurt. Okay, I gotta be really... vegetation. How do I have to make it? I'm immune to being entangled. Woodland Stride. Immune to Grease, Web, and Entangle. I mean, I guess it has spells, but I should be immune to this. Okay. And it's hurting me. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful going through doorways. Because, I have no idea where they're gonna send me. The last one of these places I went to just started dropping me into nowhere. I was getting teleported all over the place passing through doors. So I want to see, I definitely want to clear out as much of this place as I can before going through anything like that. So I'm gonna have to head back down and go through the trees. I should also go pick up another buff from Zerala. It's only a turn a level on Freedom, sadly, which is I mean, at this point in the game, as a normal class. A turn a level is really, really long time. But I'm multi-classed, so I don't get that much. Alright, well, given that this is a corrosive environment, it could be that the magical objects were eaten away by the corrosiveness. And not a Bebelith. I don't see a Bebelith around here, and generally only their lairs had a bunch of melted stuff. Okay, stay on this rock. Goodness, Sorrel's gonna get herself killed out here. Where's my Scarab of Protection? What just activated? That is a Bebelith. Yeah, throw this on. Oh my goodness. There's a pile of Bebeliths. How strong are these things? Very. This. Kill this. Now the rocks have no chance. Actually, these things have no chance. I was hoping, though. Yeah, looks like I might be able to wear them out. Okay, that's one Bebelith down at least. I turned and killed the Hezrah before this thing got a chance to. Are these things hasted? They are. I don't think the other ones were. So this is a worse one. So I guess my assessment was wrong. Not the corrosive atmosphere. The Bebeliths. How's it so hard to hit? I do not remember these things being this strong. Alright. It's a good thing I had Zerala reapply. I just see trees there. I'll have to scout along it anyway. Okay, before exploring here anymore, I'm going to want to heal up. Okay. Now. Oh, is this one of them? There's one of them. Got it. Fines. I don't know what's possibly causing me magic damage. Whatever it is, it's annoying. Abyssal key. That's probably handy. Alright, well if there's a button over here, I think it's probably pretty safe to assume there's a button on the other one too. Okay, Zerala, this is going to be really unpleasant. Come on. where's your way up? No, 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 no. Oh, come on.
Fair enough.
Just, come on. All the way up. How much more up can you be? Okay. So the rock is just not going to work this time like it did last time. I hate that. Come on. Okay, there it is. More Bebelets? Really? Oh my goodness. It's another 2 of them, too. Okay, well maybe they'll have more targets this time. No point in trying to knock down. I don't think it's ever going to work on. Whoa! You guys have so many things to attack. Why are you both hard focusing me? Yeah, you can attack something else, thank you very much. The rock is webbed and still moving. Why are you morons attacking me? There's a giant murder spider here waiting for you. Now fight a Hezrao. Oh my goodness. You literally eat demons above everything else. There's one right there. I think it's demons. They might fight devils. I don't care. It's a Bebeleth. You eat not me more often than anything else. Why are you turning your attention at me? Plenty to murder over there. Whatever. Now you're dead. And of course, I still have my garbage armor on, so... I should probably just wear my real armor when I fight those things. Apparently, I have to, like, roll a 1 on a discipline check to actually fail. And that really doesn't happen that often. If it does, I can always just reload. Which is a cheap answer, but, when your discipline is that high. Because I'm pretty sure a rust monster... Okay, well no, here's the deal. Here's my view of it. Rust monsters, they can be a handful when there's 1,000 of them, just like everything can be. But if you, like, take proper precautions and stuff, you can still deal with them. One of the only reasons they're actually dangerous is because you can't use your best equipment against them. The reason a Bebeleth is dangerous is because it's a really freaking strong enemy. And it has the added bonus of melting your stuff away, so I'm more okay with not making it easy for them. Greetings, mortal the Prime. You've saved me from the terrible fate of being devoured by a Bebeleth. In return, I'll grant you a single wish. Ask me for anything. Power beyond the plains, which is beyond the dreams of avarice. Finding true love. Whatever you want, I'll grant it to you. Yeah, you can't grant those. You're losing the opportunity of a lifetime. It's no loss. To me, I suppose. We just part ways if that's what you want. Can the vegetation not become active and aggressive somewhere, please? Oh, that thing dropped something. Okay, well, 2 pillars down. Only 1 left to go. I think it's only 1 left to go. Half remain. Yes, yeah, 1 down here and then 1 on the surface. Well, he did have some money on him. In the form of gems. Okay, well I have 2 keys. So far we've only found one door we couldn't open. Oh. You mean I cannot use that item? Hand it to her. Is it because she's invisible?
Yes, fair enough. Yes. It sounds fine to me. Is there something else?
Like, why does it just say you can't use that item? Well, let me see something. Can I... Yeah, so that one it just... You can't because she's invisible. Is there no reason I can't use this on her other than that nonsense? Okay, I don't want to waste my true sight to deal with this. But you have no health left, woman. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Trying to do something here. Very carefully time this. Bam. I would, realistically, tell her to just stay here and go explore everything, but every time I use one of those transitions, it forces us to switch, and I can't just heal her, and so I'm not going to waste a restoration or a raise spell when I know I don't have to. Okay, so the key's not to this door, it's to a different door. Okay, she can follow me through this one. Okay, this isn't an acid river at least. Probably is hostile vegetation around. Oh yeah. It's all over us. Okay, unlocked an important door. That'd be what the keys were for. And of course, I can't command her to heal, which is a real flaw, in my opinion. Bunch of Glabberzows and Hezrows. If there were just a couple Glabberzows, I wouldn't have a real problem with this. Ooh, that's a greater one. That's even worse. Because his missile storms are greater. That little white ball that he just threw, that's the 357 damage thing. Very curious about what in the world that even is. Okay, so she's used her stuff. You can sit still because you will get killed down here if they see you. And in truth, you're quite useless against them. I'm going to use that. see about luring some more of them down. Ow. This isn't really unfair. If the other one wanted to get me, he totally could. How big are these things? But I'm not able to knock them down. I can knock down everything but giants and dragons, basically. Oh, that's my freedom wearing off. Alright. I imagine this place is going to be extremely maze-like to get through. Okay, that'll be what the other key's for. Where do these go? Back and forth. Alright. Well, I guess we'd just better start knocking these out one by one. Why did I just hear someone use something? Please tell me there are not more beveliths in here. Locked. Not locked. Awful poison disease trap. Yeah. Some sort of arcane device. When filled with magical power, not sure for what. We could siphon off for something useful. Try again, try again, try again, try again. Nope. What can you do? 34% immunity, 4 resistance to all elements for 12 hours. Nice one. 3 to Constitution, 1 regeneration, effective resting. Take the regen or the protection. I imagine this is trapped. Or not. Yeah, it is. Another door. Oh, there's a bunch of locked doors. There's a fence. Own self-contained little section. Please don't be another bevelith. Tracks have been left by various Tenari. More significantly, notice there's a distinct trail leading to a specific point. Secret door. Really? Not even that's identified? That doesn't sound good. Takes you on the other side. And this one here takes you where? Across. And this door down here. You know, it says you can't rely on three-dimensional logic. I'd say for the most part, though, the logic does make sense for these places. It's just different. It all is pretty connected. I'll check out the Fiery Cavern eventually. I imagine I'm probably going to have to. They haven't really given me options for the most part. Not clear one could get in. Seems to have no protection against a knock spell. Okay, so I should check these doors. Strength. Sick. So these are their treasure rooms. Lockpicking. Turn undead. Unholy wards by turning undead, yeah. Alright, and where do you lead? Other side of this door. Key or other special means. Don't have a key. Well, that's not sending me back where I started. I found myself searching for an alternate exit or means of opening the door. Great. Natural. Well, actually, it's not that bad, is it? No, our damage resistance should be more than enough to tank it without me needing to switch. Well, that's annoying. Where do you go? Other side. Of course. Oh my goodness, where's the lightning coming from? Is it not bad enough? Ugh. Let me search the rest of this. Oh. Ooh. That's not ideal. Let's see if I can draw that sucker out. You want to fight? I'd go for a fight. I'll have to deal with constant barrages of lightning, but whatever. Don't mind pretty much all of his spells, but that one is the worst. Oh, you let him cast it twice, dummy. You couldn't have hit him 2 seconds earlier. Saved us all a lot of trouble. Okay. I think the other one was just a regular Glabbersow, though. Other one. Of course, there's 1,000 of them. fight? Or did she attack? I mean, I never deactivated her spellcasting mode. I feel like that should have been her first resort. Certainly would have been a lot safer. Come on, buddy. Let's fight it out. And he starts off with that one. I also don't get attacks of opportunity on their magic, which is a little annoying. Okay, well, they're all dead. Like I said before, it's extra satisfying knowing that these ones stay dead. There's no abyss for them to flee back to, you know, once they've died here. Oh, more of those. I mean, I'm gonna have to go through that eventually, but I'd really rather put it off for as long as possible. Maybe there's a way around. Well done, man. You got me to roll a 1. That is the one that I'm very, very happy rolling. Okay, so there's just 3 variants of this. Okay, throw fire on, put up a stone skin. I'll minimize it as much as possible. See you on the other side. Oh right, I didn't wear a cold. Now I should wear a cold. Okay, that was almost worse. This deposits me in another one of those rooms of a fiery cavern. Very high northern spot. Have to walk through flame again. It's actually been a little while since I've had to. Whoa, Zerawa, stop. Okay, is there a pack of them? Oh yeah, there is. Alright, well. There is a greater Glaberzow and a pile of regular ones. I'm just going to have to draw them out as best I'm able. And some of this is just going to hurt. Because I don't have a lot of room to work with. I suppose I could duck down behind the edge there. Maybe draw some of them out that way and kill them. But there's 4 Glaberzows over here. Why? Glaberzows are supposed to be the big guns. Not the ones there's a billion of. You have so many Hezraus and Nabasus and Quasits you could use instead. Alright, should be able to charge the last one with reckless abandon. I use a lot more strategy than one would expect from a barbarian. Man, when I'm unassisted, 96 a pop with that. They're worth a lot. Now, is this like another trap lock? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Hit it? Why'd you stop? These trapped? These are trapped. Okay, I probably had to come in here anyway. There's another key. Yeah, thank you. You've all sucked very much. Well, I've only entered the Abyss a little bit ago, and already I am so tired of it. Probably gonna have to go through one of those two places, given that they're mirrors of each other. So I won't know until I actually get there, though. Actually, now that I think about it, where do the other doors go? Because I'm assuming that this key will unlock the exit door. Where does this and this go? Hold on. Experiment time. It'll cost me some health, but I have a lot of healing. And I'm curious. Oh. Typical of Ice Golem? What's a typical Ice Golem? Oh boy. Okay, well, I mean, I have to kill it, right? I can't just leave this thing sitting here. Charge! Taking a wrong turn. Find nothing here but your death. It's got a high armor class, I'll give it that. I want to kill it before it starts swinging with that big, threatening-looking sword, though. Does hurt. How much health? And how much armor class? My goodness, this thing's impossible to hit. Forget the fact I just killed it. That method tougher than the others? Oh, I think this ice around me is slowing me. There we are. Nice try. Maybe they just have a lot of hit points. Not what I formerly gave them credit for. That's it. That's not it. Sweet. Okay, well now, what's behind door number 3? Oh, come on. They're back? I'm not fighting them again. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, she can lightning these things. Do it again. Okay, well, ball lightning is pretty useless. And definitely hits hard. Oh, man. Just 1 second too late. Okay, well, oh my goodness, not now, please. I don't want to have to deal with this now. Okay. Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to save and quit. Now, that's going to be it for this episode. I planned to leave the trap and be done, but since it's doing this, there's no point in closing it, finishing this, closing it, reopening it, finishing this, and then closing it again when I'm done. So I'm just going to deal with all of that in the next episode. Well, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.